until this finishes. Then I'm going to launch my own attack for London unless they win it. They are. Move quickly. We're much faster. Full of land. Son of a bitch. Reports from London confirm that the capital of the Union of Britain has today been captured by advancing Canadian troops after long staged battles across the Thames River. British forces put up a stiff resistance, hoping to delay the Canadian forces for as long as possible, but were eventually beaten back. That is unfortunate, but never mind. We will take Manchester and the other industrial capitals of the north. So let's get you into position to do so. Am I going to PDXCon? I am, actually. I was talking to the Paradox people today, because I'm actually getting VIP tickets, which is very nice. Oh, you've got a naval invasion. Well, as soon as that one loses, which it will, we'll launch our own attack. Also, you lot should probably sail over here. Come on, hurry up and lose. Come on. Before these guys move over. Oh, Sardinia. Come on, Sardinia, hurry up and lose. You're not going to get supported by the other Entente forces anyway. Are you really just going to abandon those? I mean, thank you. Surprised, but thank you. Oh. Go, go. And now I get all the factories. And we're not being attacked here anymore, so let's move you in there. Hopefully cut these guys off. Oh no, didn't quite make it. But at least they're not going to be able to shift any more troops into Liverpool. No community games. There's a community game every Sunday. If I lived in the Kaiserreich timeline, who would I want to win the Second World War? Entente or Germany? Probably the Entente, because I feel like they would have learned from the mistakes of the First World War. Without the... Really? They got... Oh, no. I was attacking. They'd failed their naval invasion. Arses. Wait, why are you all selected? Yeah, now you are. Oh, it's because there's a division... This whole front line thing is completely broken. It's because you're facing Liverpool. No. Alright, I'm going to just delete your whole front because that's a mess. We're going to say that you lot are responsible for this. Just go and take up to there. Go, go. Yeah, it kind of does feel like the game cheats sometimes, because there is no way that they should have taken Liverpool. I'm attacking with tanks who are really fast, and they were doing a naval invasion which started after I'd started attacking myself. But it kind of looks like Leeds will fall soon enough. Oops, something happened. We have another completely pointless... Why are you putting half of this army on a line against someone we're not at war with? As opposed to the line where, you know, we're actually fighting. This is ridiculous. wow, the Canadians lost a carrier. You have ports and stuff though, why don't you just repair? I bet they're going to win this fight and take that spot now. You know it's going to happen. Also, these guys are screwed. How many of them are there? 12 divisions. Yikes. Okay, you lot are just taking damage right now. We have enough mechanized. We're still a little short on the medium tanks, but I think we can make up that deficit easily enough. So I'm just going to grab you three and I'm just going to change you to Division Fantastica. We will be 150 medium tanks short, but we have got the mechanized for it. And then with that, I'm hoping that we have some motorized. We're still short on motorized. Where? We don't use them anymore. Oh, they probably just haven't filtered back yet. Watch Canada swipe lead. Yeah, see? See? I definitely started that attack. And they're going to swipe this one as well. Even though they're not actually attacking right now. It's going to happen. Oh, they just lost leads though. So you lot can attack that. This time I'm swiping leads. Or none of us are, because Leeds is actually putting up a hell of a fight. Whoa, 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 whoa! Aha, we took it. Good. Right, you lot. New orders. Defend that line. Go for that. So let's stop the attacks. Let's build up some more attack prep. Then we'll go again. I'll see. Keep going, even though I'm fairly sure that we will lose leads. 800 defense. Experience plus 25, decryption plus 3, terrain plus 10, country plus 15, commander skill plus 45. And that's not even showing the France has fallen home army defense of the homeland bonus that they get, which is like plus 50%. Yep, they took leads again. Even though I am definitely quicker than they are. And they're going to take this province too, because we're both attacking it. And I've been attacking it for longer, so of course they're going to get it. Pronto, signore. Pronto, signore. Formazione. Why are we attacking here? Don't do that. That's silly. Britain's now lost 2 million men. And also, I can upgrade my aeroplanes again. It is 42, so there is no reason not to do this. We're already on the tier 2s, correct? Just double check. Yeah. So let's go ahead and upgrade the planes. Though I think they're already, yeah, pretty heavily upgraded. We'll do something like this. I'm importing too much stuff again. Germany, reduce. Okay. Improved infantry equipment. That helps. 1942 guns. Let's catch up at last. Si, signore. Planning prep is still ongoing, and I'm kind of looking for them to lose Leeds and Hull, and then I can move in. Maybe it doesn't matter who started the fight first if they join because they get it as their cause. Oh, that's possible. Yeah, that's possible. Although I did get this province and not them. Also, I just noticed you put your troops in the wrong starting places again. Because of course you have, because you're smart. You ready? You're ready. Go. I'm also going to move you out of this army and then back in. So it's really distracting having you in between the two units that are actually doing the fighting. How am I doing on aeroplanes? Still have a deficit. Gun deficit's building up, but that's because I've been pushing these attacks pretty consistently. We're still low on motorized. So that deficit's getting lower and lower. Now that I'm starting to use mechanized more and more, I don't think they really have an answer for it. If we cut this off, then Liverpool's completely cut off. That'd be nice. We can go and pinch all of that. I think once we've done this war, we're going to demand something like a reverse Danelaw from Britain. So we might take the shipyards from the south and maybe the Midlands and the north, then let Canada have East Anglia, London, East Coast, and then probably Scotland. Because I think in this timeline Sicily would be after shipyards. That's where a lot of their economy comes from. Selling ships to people. Backhand blow. Good. Because that leads to the last of the doctrines, which is a plus 20% breakthrough for tanks, plus another 3 organisation, and most importantly, a plus 0.2 recovery rate. Which means you recover more quickly before between attacks. 800 guns a month. Using up a lot of my convoys, but sure. They might war you for them. Fine. At this stage, I suspect they're going to be so manpower poor. Yeah. Yeah, they are. France is probably... Oh no, France is on all-adult serve. I'm still on extensive, although admittedly my manpower is running out. Spain's looking kind of grisly. I mean, Portugal's lost 400,000, Canada's lost 400,000, West Indies have lost 300,000, crikey. Spain 450, France 900, I've lost 500. Like, kudos to Britain, they are putting up one hell of a fight. Making this very costly for us. Now just watch as either and Austria and Russia just roll in. Ireland is in the Germany faction. Is Russia with Germany? I think Russia and Germany are allied. Yeah, they are. Right, it's because Russia joined that Germany was able to beat back the French. I remember now. Right, now we're starting to push again. Once again, taking a lot of damage. How are they doing this much damage? They don't... Oh, they do have piercing. Not enough, though. Like, my units are pretty heavily armoured. I don't have the decryption to really see what they're using against us if they have anti-tanks or anything. And I've just realised that 9 of the 17 units are once again facing the Canadians. Because of course they are. And 7 of the 13, more than half, also facing the people we are not at war with. They really need to fix this. Someone in the comments on YouTube was actually saying, like, they still haven't fixed the AI in this game. I would actually go out on a limb and say the AI gets progressively worse. Because I do not remember it being this bad. You think they'd start suffering equipment shortages? They might be. We just can't see the strength of their units. Oh, here we can. Nope, fully stocked. And yeah, well, they held the north for quite a long time. But the Midlands is a fairly large industrial base, and of course London is. South Coast, not as much as you'd think. Canadians are actually using tanks. Right, so this is my attack. I started this, I'm commanding this. Who's gonna get it? I also have much quicker units than they do. And yes, that's a trick question. Of course they are. Told you. Alright, well, we're just going to sit here and chill, pretty much. I've done my bit. This is essentially where I wanted the borders to be anyway, plus Bristol would be ours. Advanced computing machine. Cool. Let's get some more decryption. I don't think you can even call it an AI, as someone on Shen's stream said today, perhaps. It's a set of prescripted algorithms and that's it. Well, that's essentially what AI is. But yeah, the decisions the AI makes are not smart. Not even close to being it. Right, let's go and invest in the other motorized so we get the cheaper motorized mechanized. We could have invested in artillery, but we don't really use enough of them for it to make sense. Now I'm just going to wait until Britain takes these back, then I'll punch through again. Speaking of which, I need to respond to Paradox saying I want to play EU4 at their LAN game. Naval invasion? Nah, I'm not going to waste any more materials for this. Doesn't really benefit me anything. I just need to kind of sit here and watch to see if they lose any more territory. We're gaining mechanized. Medium tanks are very short, so we can't upgrade any more to the tank division template. What we might be able to start doing is adding some more mechanized. Oh, the Fantasticas don't actually use mechanized. I had forgotten about this. They are still on motorized. So we need 500 mechanized for every switch. So okay, so we need a lot more mechanized. We also have a bunch of repairs to do. That's fine. Let's repair these first of all, so that the other repairs can be done. You know what? You lot can be on garrison duty, so I'm not suffering resistance down here. There we go. In fairness, you've acquired an excellent Wessex kingdom in Britain now. This is true. This is very true. Is the AI this bad in just this game or across all Paradox Grand strategies? Just this one. The AI in EU4 is actually pretty smart. And Stellaris can really throw you for a loop every now and then. But EU4, I would say, is kind of the high mark of their AI. One weird bug I've encountered a lot is when you intervene in the American Civil War, for example, when you put up a front line on the CSA with the game only lets you draw an attack line in the AUS. That's weird. Hang on, blue helmets? You mean they're the UN? Who is that? So apparently France is the UN in this. So you know the UN soldiers have the blue helmet to show them apart, the peacekeepers. Ah, Britain is so nearly out. Like, we would have to take Newcastle and they'd probably capitulate. So come on, Canada, you're slacking. So no wonder Canada kept on being given everything. The UN's like, yeah, you get it. Yeah, you get it. Yeah, you get it. Because I'm probably not in the UN. Although at this point it would still be the League of Nations. Though not even that. Was League of Nations around post-World War I? It was, because America didn't sign. And I think it was actually set up by Roosevelt. Finally! We get 26,000 guns. Crikey. And then with that, peace conference. Come on, war's over. There it is. Okay, so we are taking land from the Union of Britain. I'm just going to pass until I get all the points. Because I will divide it up fairly. So I did say that we would be getting the south coast. Like, that was the absolute minimum that I'm willing to accept. We'll take Gloucester as well. And then Canada is going to get London, East Anglia, East Midlands, Yorkshire. Then I'm going to get West Midlands, Lancashire, Wales. And then I think I'm going to give them the rest. Because I could take Northern England, but then this would all be cut off and it would just get ugly. What's left? Oh, the islands. Okay, so Canada's going to get Orkney. I'm going to get the Shetlands. So I have a naval base up here. Because that's the kind of thing that two Sicilies would want. It's like, we want naval bases here, 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 here. And done. I took 7 states, they took 10. Okay, good. So with that, I don't need to worry about resistance anymore. I am very nearly out of manpower. Crikey. And now I just kind of need to see what happens if the Entente goes after Germany. Fantastic. They may not. In fact, with that in mind, what I should probably do is position you guys up here. And you guys. Much the same thing. And then I think I'm just going to create some militia units to hold Britain. And with that, I will need to change my manpower laws. Now I could also get the good business relations, then urbanization. Increase in stability. Nice. Nothing is more honest than a good Sicilian businessman. Many of them already have legislative positions, and ensuring a good relation between them and the government will greatly aid us in our many endeavours. But we're not market liberals. We wouldn't just assume that businesses are incorrigible. Ally with Germany, then attack Austria or the Entente. I could, but that would be such a walkover. League of Nations was Woodrow Wilson. Wilson, that's right, not Roosevelt. Oh, and I have 3 dockyards. Oh, because we built the super heavy battleship. Right. We could invest in a Mark 1, which we will. We'll build that. I'm a little bit bummed that I didn't get more resources than this. But it's fine. We also need to buy a bunch of tungsten. And we can stop buying so much steel. And we can buy some more oil from Iran. Okay, good. How long has Romania been holding out? Quite a long time, I think. What's the death count? Germano-Romanian War. Romania's lost 700,000 men. Well, 660. Bulgaria's also lost 660. So it's Bulgaria and Romania versus everything else. They've lost 3.7 million in this war. Russia's lost 2.9. Good grief. You two go! Crikey! And Bulgaria's by no means done yet. What does the world look like? Reorganized China's taken everything. Australasia's not... Okay, no, not exporting, that's fine. Ottoman Empire still exists, having beaten Egypt. Like, all of this is Ottoman. The Entente owns northeast England and East England, France, and a chunk of Africa. CSA is over here in the Americas. Actually, the Canadians are probably heading home at this point, because I don't think they're at war with anyone. Oh, yes, they are. Wait, Sardinia versus Baratia. What? Why? What? Oh, now it's the French Baratia War. I don't know. Alright, so now Baratia is going to have the entirety of a more strong Entente going after them. Prussia of the Balkans. I was waiting for someone to say that. Played at the Italian Republic earlier this week and did really well. Conquered all of the Entente in Austria. Yeah, Italy is allied with Austria. So we're facing off against each other, but they have way more troops than I do. Although, if I manage to get my army properly upgraded, then we could certainly be putting up a fight. Switch out the motorized for the mechanized, and get some decent numbers of medium tanks in. I have so many guns. This is kind of ridiculous. I need to stop making so many guns. We can instead focus on these.